I'm Krista Moran with the Investing News Network. Here with me today at CanVest is Mark Brown, a director at Avrupa Minerals. Mark, thank you for joining me today.
Glad to be here, Krista.
Great. Avrupa has continued to put out results from the Slivovo joint venture. What recent results would you highlight for investors?
Well, we've had some fantastic drill results. In December, we hit 126 meters of 6 grams per ton gold. And that's basically hitting it out of the park. And we've been trying to follow up and drill around that. And last month, we announced another 30 meters of just over 6 grams per ton gold. So the challenge now is to make it a little bit bigger. And we've got a pretty big drill program going on right now there.
Oh, really? So what is the goal of the current drilling at Slivovo?
Well, the current drilling is really to expand this deposit and really understand it. It's an interesting thing. We actually hit this gold on our 4th hole, which is really unusual. You know, usually it takes a lot more, but we hit it on the 4th hole and we're kind of scratching our heads going, well, what's the shape? What's the size of this? Where does it go to? We haven't even done a lot of base work, so there's a lot more work to do there, and we're going to be drilling another 3,000 meters to try and expand it. So we're stepping out from those holes where we've already hit. And we've actually hit the high-grade gold in about 4 holes so far.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's great.
When do you expect the program to be complete?
It'll probably wind up around the end of August. So we'll be drilling all summer there.
Okay. Avrupa's joint venture partner, Burncut International, just earned a 51% interest in the project. Can you tell us a bit about the working relationship between the two companies?
Well, this is one of the great things about this project. It's fully funded by our partner Burncut. So they spent the first €1 million to earn in, and they're spending another €1 million to do this next stage drill program. It's fantastic for us, and I was over there in Kosovo, in Pristina. Our project's about an hour outside of Pristina, and we were there with the joint venture partners. And what's great about this particular joint venture partner is that they're a mining company. They're actually a mining contractor. They build mines, they do planning for them, they put them into production. So they're already asking the kinds of questions like, how would the pit be built? Where would we put the mill? Where would we put tailings? All these kinds of actual mining things. And we're still drilling. We only discovered this like 6 months ago. So we've got a lot of work to do. And as far as partner goes, they're fantastic.
Okay, great. Now that they've earned the 51%, is the relationship going to change at all? Or?
Well, they earn another 10% by spending this next €1 million. And then after that, they can earn another 15% by doing a pre-feasibility study.
Okay.
So that's a lot of money to get that done, and it's very important to see the economics of the project at that stage.
Yeah, definitely. Avrupa has a few other joint venture partners. Can you tell me a bit about those?
Well, some of our biggest projects are actually in southern Portugal and northern Portugal. So in northern Portugal, we have Blackheath earning into, well, they've already earned into, but into our Kosovo tungsten project. And they've actually just recently put out a resource on the tungsten project with really nice high-grade tungsten there. It's small, but it's part of some other projects they've got there, and they've done very well at getting investors and funding that project. Our guys are the operators there in Portugal, so we're busy with that, and we'll see what they're going to do as the next stage. In southern Portugal, we have Antofagasta as our joint venture partner, and over a 1.6 kilometer long section, we have hit some very high-grade copper, lead, and zinc. So it's been very exciting, and Antofagasta is at kind of a crossroads now, deciding what they want to do on the next stages. And there's a lot of different options there. They could do a lot more drilling, they could sell the project, and we're trying to get them to hurry up and decide so we can get going, because we're very excited about that project.
Oh, great. So what are the benefits and challenges of mining in Europe?
Well, it's really interesting. Some jurisdictions in Europe, you would not want to be a miner there. They have really tough environmental laws. They're not really mining friendly. In Portugal, where we are, and Kosovo, where we are, and a couple other jurisdictions we're looking at, they've got history, like 2,000 years of mining history. They want mining in these areas for the employment, to help the countries grow. They want the taxes to come in, and they've been very good for us to work with. We've been able to get permits relatively quickly. We've been able to get land claim status that's very solid claim tenure, so that's been very good, and the governments have been flexible and good to work with. When I was in Kosovo recently, we had 2 long meetings with government officials there, and they were basically asking us, what else can we do to help you guys? We want you to succeed, we want more employment. They have 44% unemployment there, so they need mining there, and they have a long history of mining right in the area where we are.
Oh, great. And finally, what are your thoughts on the gold price, and what makes you confident Avrupa will be able to succeed in today's environment?
Well, the gold price, I really like where it's at. I just want to see it stabilize. That's all we need. It's relatively high historically. A lot of people want it to go up to get the retail investors back to this kind of market. We just need it to be stable, and we'll make money for our shareholders by making these discoveries and expanding what we've already hit. So Avrupa's got a lot of great things going on. I mean, we made 2 major discoveries in the last year. So that's been very exciting, and we've got a lot more drilling going on. And we've also got other projects that, we follow the prospect generator model. So we have other projects in Portugal that we're actually showing to partners right now to get even more drilling going on for these things. So it's a great time for our company, and we wish our share price was higher, so does everybody, but that'll come.
Yeah, definitely. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much, Kristen.
I'm Kristen Moran with the Investing News Network.